Buying or selling your home shouldn't be so daunting, but everything you read and hear in the news about real estate is enough to make your head spin. Where are house prices headed, and is this a good time to buy or sell? Current sales may be down year over year from last year's record-setting levels, but from a global perspective, make no mistake, home prices will continue to rise. Now more than ever, this is the time to reach out to a trusted realtor. Get your home evaluated or discuss your buyer's wish list. That way, if you're thinking of making a change, you can stay up to date on the latest market trends and fluctuations. Let's consider the context of what we hear in the news these days, because the sales data is primarily reporting one moment in time versus the same moment last year. The fact is, most of us aren't speculators trying to catch the next big wave, but rather, we view our home purchase with a medium to long-term horizon of, say, 5 to 10 years. And the current softening of the real estate market is actually a good thing because the pace of last winter and spring was just not sustainable. By now, you've all heard about the regulatory changes imposed by our government to cool the hot housing market. The new mortgage stress test rules, a series of interest rate hikes throughout 2017, a 15% foreign buyers tax, even Mother Nature brought us a very mild winter last year compared to the snow and cold of this year. More importantly, let's remember as we approach 2017 with virtually no housing inventory, which fueled demand at a frenetic pace all through the first half of last year. Consider the Vancouver market, which was on a tear until government policy efforts cooled pricing and activity a few years ago, and which they continue to do as they just announced the foreign buyers tax will increase to 20% in an attempt to curb land speculation. For the most part, however, this has now turned out to be not much more than a temporary slowdown. And now that the Ontario government has followed suit, our top economists tell us these changes are merely a speed bump because long-term, our fundamentals are so strong that demand will continue to grow. The Ontario Places to Grow Act, which sets out land use planning up to 2031, is said to be running 7 to 10 years behind schedule, and therefore supply cannot keep up with demand. Why? Because Canada is the #1 country and will continue to be #1 in immigrant population growth among developed countries globally. And where are they coming to? Primarily the GTA and Vancouver. And because of career opportunities, the GTA and Greater Golden Horseshoe are also one of the highest areas of intermigration among Canadians to our communities. The prediction is that while 2018 may see some adjustments in the first half of the year, all indications are that prices will continue to increase as a function of strong demand as the year progresses. And so from a global context, they say, if you think real estate is expensive now, just wait. For buyers, now is a great time to consider buying because the housing supply is far more balanced than this time last year. And for a change, you actually have the ability to shop, compare, and conduct the proper due diligence before making this important investment. For sellers, the best time to sell will vary by neighborhood, price point, and of course housing supply. Equally important is the state of your home. With no obligation whatsoever, we can provide you with the most up-to-date trends and sales analysis about your neighborhood and surrounding areas. We will also provide you with valuable tips and suggestions about how best to distinguish your home and help you realize the highest return on your investment. Remember, no two homes are the same, and neither are the neighborhoods of our beautiful community. That's why we're here to help you understand these differences when making this important decision. Whether buying or selling, our primary goal is to help you make a knowledgeable and informed decision based on your own objectives, expectations, and timing. If you're considering a move now or in the future, it would be our pleasure to assist you in any way. If you would like more information about real estate, please reach out to us, and rest assured, investing in this community will always be a wise choice.